Hey guys, Cyber Gardener here. So today I've decided I'm going to try and make it about 10 minutes, but I'm just going to walk through the front and the backyard and briefly give you the plant name in case you do want to run out and buy it. I'm not going to go too deep on each particular plant or tree or shrub. I'll save that for individual videos, which I will try and do once a week. No promises, but I will try. So yeah, sit back and enjoy. Whoops, that's not a plant. All right, let's continue on. So we'll start right at the front. Now I'm not going to go out the gate because I'm just lazy. All right, fine, I'll go out the gate. I'll show you properly. So if you go out here, I've planted, this is called an American agave. Now these things do get huge, but I promised I wouldn't go too deep. American agave. All right, we'll start here. This is a Bougainvillea raspberry ice, which I have guarded from my naughty Rottweiler. These are Morayas, which are very popular up in the Brisbane area to grow a hedge. This is a Poinciana tree, Royal Poinciana tree. And this is still yet to be done over there. Anyway, let's go back this way. So this is my sort of companion to my this one is actually a blueberry ice. Let me just correct that quickly. This one is the companion to that, called a raspberry ice, which have different color bracts on them. So this one will get the darker pink color, and the one over there will get sort of a purple color. And this one over here is another Bougainvillea, and that is called a Tango. So that will, you can see that it's just started to come out with orange flowers, or sorry, not flowers, bracts, and they will turn into pink later on, which is quite unique. And this is a teddy bear variety magnolia with an absolute ton of new growth coming out of it. Look at all this new growth here coming out since I replanted this about 3 weeks ago now. It loves it. Loves this spot. These are conifers. This is a Spartan variety. So these are growing like crazy. I think this is the best soil on my property right here. I've got the weed matting down because I just don't want to be out here every weekend pulling weeds out until I decide what to do with it. I might put some sort of white coloured pebbles in there or something. Anyway, so yeah, I've got, how many of these have I got now? 8 of them. Little one down the end there. Only put that in a couple of weeks ago. I wasn't sure I was going to put one in that spot, but I think it will just fit there. Give me a bit of privacy too from the next door neighbours. Alright, I nearly forgot the pot plant. So this is a younger dragon tree. Doing quite well there. I don't even water it, just survives off rainfall. They're very drought tolerant. Now we'll go at the back and you'll see my little project still under construction. I've moved a lot of the rocks out. A lot of weeding's been done. So I've got to get to this quickly, get on top of it and get it finished before we get a whole bunch of new weeds. So yeah, I think I discussed what I'm going to do here. I'm going to put some Woolworths paper bags under the rocks and see how they go as weed suppressants. All right, let's continue on anyway. Where should we start? Let's go down the bottom first, get that out the way. What I'm doing here is, this is all, okay, I won't say any vulgar words. This is not a good soil that I've dug out of other areas of the yard and collected here, and I slowly am putting them in the red garbage bin to be taken away every week. I've simply got this down to suppress weeds. This property, all of this here was covered in trees and out of control. It was a jungle. My dad came and helped me and we got rid of all the trees, chainsawed them all down and started all afresh here. So I've got this white little stake in the ground because that is going to be another tree. I don't know what yet, but I'll be planting something there in the next month. Now this here is a native frangipani. These are all rainforest trees down the back here. I thought I'd keep a rainforest tree theme. They're all from northern Queensland rainforests. So this is a native frangipani, and it grows these massive, no, not massive actually, quite small yellow and white flowers, but they smell fantastic. And behind here I've just got a little bit of protection on it. I don't want it to get dried out. This is a lemon myrtle tree. So I only put that in there about a month ago. It's doing really well. Got lots of new growth coming up the top. Right, this here is an ivory curl tree. Beautiful flowers on it. It hasn't flowered yet obviously, but it will. It's very healthy, probably flower in another year or so. Grows these long, gorgeous flowers. I will show you I'll make a video about it when it does. And this is sort of to block all these rainforest trees here to block out the neighbour's house because they all grow quite large. This is a golden pender tree, which you may have guessed by the name. It grows big golden flowers on it. This is let me think of, what was the name? Blueberry ash tree, that's right. It's doing really well. Geez, taller than me now. It's growing straight up. And yeah, it gets these little blueberry-like seeds on it. And yeah, the name comes from, it's got sort of ash-coloured foliage. And my favourite trees, geez, I'm going to make some videos on these later. These are my avocado trees. This is a reed avocado. Gets a big cannonball-like fruit on it. Yeah, it's doing really well. Lots of new growth coming out. New growth coming out the top there. I think this is the plant that is doing the best out of all my plants. Look at all the new growth coming out of it. This is called a Lam Hass avocado. It's a Lam Hass variety. And yeah, geez, I'll make a video on this. I won't go too deep in what I've done and why. Okay, we'll talk about the pot plants briefly. This is a Singaporean variety of frangipani, also called the everlasting frangipani. Has beautiful flowers. It has flowered, but we've missed that. This is a normal frangipani. Got it staked because we had a strong wind the other night and it blew it over. This is a Valencia orange tree. This one here is a Maiwa kumquat tree. It's got all little flowers on it. They're all very young, these trees, so. This is called a Mugami, that's right. Kumquat. And it has got some it has got some fruit on it. This is my wife's dwarf Eureka lemon tree, doing really well. It's got some fruit on it, a little bit. We've taken a lot of the fruit off and a lot of the flowers off because these are young trees. We don't want them to have too many fruit on them. This one here is a Imperial Mandarin. Obviously very young, doing quite well, just repotted it recently. These are all Frangipanis. Again, I don't know what color they are, I got them mixed up. These are all cuttings from other people. And I'm letting them all grow out to see what color flowers they produce. One of them here is flowering at the moment. Got quite nice flowers there. That's about the standard variety though. There is a red one and a pink one and a fruit salad one. These are jade plants, all doing well. This is a dragon tree. I've actually done little experiments with these ones, growing the stem really tall to get an unusual sort of shape to it. We've got another bougainvillea. This is a standard bougainvillea. These grow huge. They're not dwarf varieties like the ones out the front. Nice coloured flowers on it. Don't know where to put it yet, but it's doing okay in the pot. I'll just keep it there for now. Got a mulberry tree here. It's a dwarf black mulberry tree. Doing really well in the pot. Probably have to put that in a bigger pot soon. This is a crown of thorns. Now my dog destroyed the top off this, so I'm trying to save it. Put it in some nice soil, some nice potting mix. And these are little bits of the bougainvillea out the front. If you remember, I'm protecting one out the front. Well, my dog kind of took half of it off because he thought it was fun. So I've got these other little bits of it growing in pots. Try and make more new little trees. We'll see if it works. This here is actually a little pup from the American agave out the front. So they put out little pups next to them, and I grabbed this and put it in a pot, and it's doing really well. This is French lavender, just starting to flower. Doesn't that look nice? It's going to get a lot of little flowers on it. These are Japanese sago palms, these little ones. They grow quite large. We'll put one in the ground later when we decide where. Got a lot of fruit on my tomato tree there. We're going to take these off soon. Might do a little video on that. We'll talk more about that later. It's another American agave, doing really well in a pot. A lot of weeds there, hard to get though. Look at all the sharp edges I've got to contend with. Oh, this is a blueberry tree. Geez, I've actually forgot the variety of this one. We've got two of them, but I will do a video on it. Lychee trees. This one is a Kwai Mai pink variety. Got lots of new growth up the top, doing really well. I made a mistake with these and I put that one straight in the ground here. This is a Wai Chi variety and it burned a little bit. Luckily I pulled it out of the ground, put it in a pot. These are only getting morning sun now. They're not old enough to handle full sun. That is sun during the whole day. Right, I'll quickly go up here. Won't go down there yet. It's not that much to discuss yet down there. It's a work in progress. My wife's looking after that section. But this up here, and this is a Hass avocado, and it's not doing well because my naughty dog decided to dig down around the root area down there, and I think it's in recovery mode at the moment. Hopefully it starts looking better. All right, this is going way over 10 minutes, but let's go and have a little chat about probably, I guess I'd call them my favourite trees at the moment. So this is a Beaumont macadamia tree. These grow quite large. Still, all these trees are very young. I only put all these trees in the ground about a year ago. This is a Japanese seedless mandarin. Oh, there, it's got one little fruit on it there. Oh no, another one there. So we will let that produce 2 fruit. I don't think it'll weigh the plant down too much. Now, I'll do a video on this. This is my mango tree. Lots of new growth. 4 mangoes on it at the moment. And I only had it in the ground for a year. Anyway, we'll do a separate video on that. This is a Satsuma tree, Silver Hill variety. I should have told you the variety of the mango. This is an Allison Red variety. So yeah, this Satsuma is doing really well. Lots of new growth up the top, because I had this in a pot and I've only put it in the ground a few months ago. It's doing really well. I've got 1 fruit off it last year. This is a Tangelo tree, Mineola variety. Now the Tangelo, I do like a good mandarin, but the Tangelo beats it hands down. If you haven't had a Tangelo, I suggest you get on the Woolworths site and buy one, just to try it out. They are fantastic. Tangelo is a hybrid of a grapefruit and a mandarin. Anyway, I think that's about it for now. And I'll do some separate videos on each one and just tell you what I've learnt from my research. Hopefully it can help you. Thank you.